Marketing Magatilian here. I know it's been a week since I did anything. I've just been busy. So about 2 weeks ago, I uploaded about a teaser review on what I review next, and that is, as you can see by looking at the screen or the title of the video, I'm reviewing Resident Evil Revelations 2. I would like to start with raid mode first. Raid mode has been upgraded since the first one. I mean, in the first game, when you are leveling up, you only had to use like one character. So, but in this game, all of them are not linked together. So if you're like on level 100 on Claire, you're not level 100 on everybody else. You have to play as everybody. I did like that, but at the same time, like, I gotta play as all these characters. I mean, my two favorite are Claire and Barry. That's the only two I really play with. Oh, you can see Wesker for third. Also in raid mode, all the stages are mostly from the first Revelations and from RE6. How come we like at least couldn't get any stages from RE5 or 4? That would have been nice. Or a little stage from Operation Raccoon City, as much as that's getting sucks. What else can I say about raid mode? Oh, I'm much of a fan of raid mode than I am mercenaries most of the time. I would say it has some replay value, but not as much. To me, I felt like the Revelations 1 replay value on raid mode was much better. But that's not saying much. I never really played Revelations raid mode or the Resident Evil Mercenaries modes that much, because I'm just not a fan of either of them. What else? Oh yeah, I'll name all the characters, or at least some of them I have, because I haven't played that much. I haven't unlocked everybody. You play as Claire Redfield, Barry Burton, Moira Burton, the daughter of her. You play as Hunk. What's the point of putting him in this game? Like, what is the point of him in these games anymore if he's not part of the story? You play as Neil. You play as... I forgot the rest. Oh, you play as Jill, Leon, Chris, but you have to unlock them in raid mode by doing a certain task that it wants you to do. So, if I say if you were a fan of the first Revelations raid mode, you'll probably enjoy this one better, because it's much better. You could combine parts and stuff to put on your guns. Some of the guns are from 6. Also, the same gun noises are from 6 too. There was one from the handgun that I remember, and the machine pistol Pierce had in the 6th one. So, if you like the first Revelations raid mode, you'll like this one. Alright, moving on to the story. Revelations 2 story takes place between 5 and 6. It takes place in 2011, a few months after Resident Evil Damnation, that also took place in 2011. It stars Claire Redfield, the sister of Chris Redfield, and Barry Burton, who you haven't seen since the end of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. In the beginning of the game, you see that it's showing a commercial of the organization Claire works for, TerraSafe. Then oh yeah, okay, now I remember what they do. They don't do bioterrorism stuff. Like they do the stuff after the BSAA does. Like they help the people, like give them health packets and stuff. So yeah, that's them. There's two side characters you would be playing with in this game. Moira Burton, the daughter of Barry Burton, and Natalia Koda. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. Natalia Koda. So Moira Burton has certain skills, like she could point a flashlight at the enemies to blind the enemies, and then you could switch to Claire to kick them, and then you could use a final attack with Moira. She used a crowbar. Natalia, all she does is point at stuff. Like she can see enemies through walls and stuff. So, and Moira and Natalia could use their flashlight or pointing stuff to find hidden objects. That was kind of nice. But that's what I didn't like, is that's kind of like, it's basically their walking Genesis from the first game, which I didn't like. Because you were like going to every room searching for stuff. Just hope. I'll get to that later. So getting back to the story, you see Moira and come to a party since it's her first day with TerraSave. She joined because she decided to work there because she was the friend of Claire Redfield, and she looked up to her, so she decided to join. Her father Barry was against it, and he didn't want her to do it. But I would like to say the relationship between Claire and Moira is really good. They bounce off really nice on each other, with Moira's cussing and all that, and Claire's, I forgot what she, take care of kids, all that. She's a guardian. She's a mother figure for most of the kids in the games or movies you've seen. Not the live action movies. Barry, he's much older, much stronger than he was in the first game. So yeah. Getting on to the gameplay mechanics, it plays very well. Much better than RE6. The health is much better. All you need to do is just, I would say, stick with the health from Revelations 1, where you just need to push the button to heal up. But in this, you have to hold it. And it works very well once you fully upgrade it. Like once it upgrades, you can upgrade your health for making it go faster to heal up. So that was better, I guess. The enemies, the inflicted, they're humans who've been tortured to go insane. They're not zombies. Even the ones you seen later, where they're it looked like the ones from RE6, really brown. So, excuse me. You for those, they use the same enemy faces from 6, but the thing is, they are two different. Excuse me, I'm chewing gum right now. Let's just take it out. There we go. Yeah, so they use the two same enemy faces from 6, but the thing is, they're not zombies in this game. So, And so yeah, and you have Claire, Moira, and some other characters. Neil, Gail, Pedro. They have this bracelet where you can where they have this bracelet that has a virus. If you get too scared, you get infected. I mean, you're actually already infected, but if you just get scared, really scared, you turn into, well, not a zombie, but you just go insane. But the thing, oh, and there was this other character who could be the cousin or sister. Her name is Gina Foley, who from the first game, it was this girl named Rachel Foley. You see. So we don't know if they actually are related or they just mysteriously have the same, last name. But yeah. Another thing is about the story. You get a nice flashback. What kind of flashback? Onto why Moira has not to like guns in this game. Yes, he doesn't like guns because when she was a kid, I guess had to be in Canada after Wesker, forced him, made Barry do stuff. Anyway, yeah, so Moira found this gun and shot Polly, her sister, Polly Burton, shot her somewhere in her body. And Barry walked in on her and he started yelling at her. And the relationship between them just went down. They started cussing at each other. They never talked to each other about that much. So I just want to say, hold on. Oh, I gotta pause it here because I gotta do something. But I'll be right back for part 2 of Resident Evil Revelations. My Resident Evil Revelations 2 review. See you later.